Let's talk about how to change the bit on the CNC. We try to leave a useful bit in there most of the time, but sometimes it is absolutely necessary to change a bit. So our first step is going to be to walk over to this cabinet where we've got sort of a quick kit for changing the bit. You're going to need both of these little wrenches, the 21 and the 30 millimeter wrench. And then what the two things you should always grab, one should be whatever empty socket there is in there. So this is the empty case that holds the bit currently in the machine. This just helps us stay organized. And then whatever bit you want to replace it with. So let's say we were replacing our downcut bit with this 1/4 inch compression bit for whatever reason. So with those in hand, we're going to head over to our machine. And the very first thing we want to do, right, we've got our machine in roughly the position we want it to be in. I'm going to shut the machine off by hitting the E-stop so that there's no chance it's going to start spinning on me and hurt me. Then I can safely rotate this a little bit by hand, and there are actually 2 wrench flats on that upper silver piece. So I'm going to place my small wrench up there in my left hand. Let me see if I can get it on the flats. Sometimes it's a little tight. There we go. And then lower on the flats of the collet nut, I'm going to put the bigger wrench, and then I'm just going to separate them from each other, or sorry, I'm going to pull them toward each other to loosen, like that. With that cracked loose, I can carefully spin this black nut off and reveal the collet. That's this little piece with all the slits in it that's holding the actual bit. Now, I don't want to grab that bit and pull down on it because it's very sharp and it will cut the tips of your fingers. So what we're going to do is gently release it so that it just falls out. It's a pretty hard bit. This is a nice soft MDF, so it falling an inch or 2 onto there is not going to destroy the bit. So what I like to do is hook the lip of that on the collet and then just take my other wrench and give it a little tap. Right, once in a while, it doesn't go first try. There we go. It'll fall out, and now we can push from the back, and we should be able to grab parts that are not so sharp at the base of the collet, right there on the shank. So there's our bit. Before I do anything else, I want to make sure I immediately put it back into the correct little tube so that it's labeled for next time. A lot of these bits look really similar, and we want to make sure we always know which one is which. So we're going to set our downcut bit aside, packaged up and labeled, and then we've got our compression bit here. So we can open this up. You can see that, just visually examining, yeah, that looks like a compression bit, right? That's my 1/4 inch compression bit. First thing I want to do while I'm holding it by the non-sharp part of it is just slide it into the collet. And I want to minimize stick out so I get better rigidity. So I'm going to kind of push it in till it's almost at the end of the collet, but not all the way to the end. Then I can take this whole assembly and I'm just going to kind of gently give it a tap up into there so that it's lightly held in place. Now this will still fall out quite easily, so I'm going to be really gentle on my next step where I take this nut and I'm going to slide it up on there. I'm going to use my left hand to keep the whole spindle from spinning and then just gently get those threads started. Once they're started, I can tighten that up by hand and then take my 2 wrenches just like I did when I was loosening and use that to tighten the collet securely in place. Now I want to go ahead and give that a good, firm tightening. And that's it. Our bit has now been changed. Now, of course, it's really important to now redo your whatever Z-probing you had because the length that this bit is sticking out, even if I put the same bit back in, has certainly changed. So we always want to make sure we Z-probe before we start, but we'll cover that in the next video.